Good evening and welcome to Lethbridge, Canada. The high-level bridge crossing the Old Man River is a sight to see. Lots of hiking trails around this area, popular for joggers and a wonderful spot for watching the sunset. Henderson Lake Park, also well worth a sight, but so is the NMAX Centre. In particular, this week, Lethbridge are the proud hosts of the Pioneer Hi-Bred World Men's Curling Championship 2019. You see home of the Hurricanes, the local junior hockey team in the Western Hockey League. 4 sheets of ice ready for action for tonight's live game. Japan play Scotland. I'm Sander Olvag and I'm joined by Olympic champion Rona Howie. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Sander.
You see the teams making their way into the arena. A lot of Scottish fans out for this one. And it is Team Scotland to be honoured this evening. Flower of Scotland will be played for the team and the fans alike. Let's meet the teams for Japan. At lead, Shinya Abe. Throwing second stones, Yasumasa Tanida. At third for Japan, Tetsuro Shimizu. And team skip of Japan, Yuta Matsumura. Meeting Team Scotland at lead, Hammy McMillan. Throwing second stones for Scotland, Bobby Lammy. At third, Grant Hardy. And Team Scotland will be skipped by Bruce Mowat. Well, it's been a bit of a rocky start for Scotland. They sit at 4-3. You see Japan there on top at 7-1. Also Switzerland and Sweden. Canada could join them. They're at 6-1. USA at 6-2. And of course, Italy in there with 4-3. Netherlands at 3-4. But Norway, Russia, China, Germany, and Korea will need to do some work if they want to progress to the playoff stages. We see 4 games in action this evening. Korea will take on Italy. Korea looking for their first win. That's a huge one as Sweden play Canada. Also Netherlands will take on Germany. We'll keep an eye on those games as well. Flower of Scotland, as Scotland are honoured, and that's a great way to start the draw for the Scottish boys. They get to hear their national anthem, should get them all psyched and ready to go.
Certainly will. Get the adrenaline flowing.
Well, Japan enjoyed a fantastic game against Canada earlier today. Played 3 fantastic ends, and that's really what was needed. They scored a 5 on Kevin Cooey, unheard of, but they played an extraordinary game. And they should be full of confidence, sitting at 7-1. Even at 7 wins, you'd think they're probably in the playoffs, but a win this evening would more or less clinch it for them. But of course, when you're sitting at a 7-1 record, maybe the thoughts are not just to make the playoffs, but maybe catch one of the first 2 spots and get a bye to the semi-final. for Scotland at 4 and 3.
That 5 of mine's coming down.
Not the greatest start to the week. One of the favourites coming into the championship, but starting to build some momentum. And well, if they can get the ball rolling, you never know. They might win the remainder of the games and be in get a bye to the semi-final as well. But as of now, they'll be probably quite happy to at least make it to the top 6. As we saw, a very close shot challenge before the game and the team's pre-game practice. Scotland just edging out Japan, so they will have last stone advantage. Shinya Abe will throw the first stone, lead for Team Japan. And Japan will throw the first one to the rings. Scotland calls the corner guard right away. Amy McMillan, 26 years of age.
Weight's nice. What had you there? Tight.
Of course, his father, a familiar curler.
Line's nice.
No, weight's good. Near your feet.
Okay.
We're not in though.
Line's really nice.
Following her father's
Can't really
footsteps.
go.
Yeah.
It will be for Hammy. He's got a bronze medal already, Hammy, last year in Las Vegas, so he's on the way to catching up with his father. Got a long way to go yet.
Corner guard in play.
ちょっとありそう。悪くないよ。ちょっと近いな。ちょっと近いよ。近めだ。
もうちょっと曲がりたいけど履けないかい？ Yes.
Guard from Abe, but doesn't quite fully cover the shot stone.
Nice weight. Touch heavy.
Let's go. Come down here, boy. I think. Mine. Roll it away.
Big sweep here, trying to carve in the rocket. Enough finish. They flop just maybe an inch behind the center guard. Take our first look at Yasumasa Tanida.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. もちろん。12。
Yeah, that's a good ice.
置いていくね。12。Yep.
Hard.
Hard. Gotta go, Ami. Hard.
Bobby Lamy, just
Right to it.
22 years of age.
Hard. Right to it.
Gotta go.
Hard.
Go roll.
I'll make a hit and roll.
Fine, Bob.
Will it hang around?
I think you're sticking, aren't you? No.
Just rolling out, I think. Makes a difference.
Yep, now allows Japan the chance to come around the centre guard and bring the play to the centre.
Go. 感じでちょっと待って。まだ。待てるよ。ライン悪くないよ。
てっちゃん側。
鉄側。鉄。Yes.
Looking to bury around the center guard as we take a look at the rules of play. 6 ends minimum. The game is scheduled for 10, and that's what we're obviously hoping for in this one. 38 minutes of thinking time for the teams and 160-second timeout to be called whenever they feel they need it.
I can maybe stuff the run.
Maybe close to go
Go
there.
across the top of it and try and double corner.
They can bring out
maybe an easy
an
double peel
alternate
though.
or a coach
That's
for
okay.
Like it run, no.
tactical input.
you like the run, no?
Okay, cross it then. 7-8.
What weight?
Bruce Mount calling the run back.
He called that, but then they were wary about the red guard jamming on the back yellow, so he's just going to play a hack weight tap back. But the team themselves decided this was a better option.
Red onto red, makes the double, very nice. Rolls away from the center line.
Two nice corner guards now.
That's okay, we're happy to get a blank going too.
Japan might heal them. That seems to be the call for Matsumura.
Yeah, good ball, that's good.
It's kind of shot Bobby Lamy makes all day and every day. Of course, Japan not wanting to play around those corner guards, so the Shinkansen Express, as we call him, Tetsuro Shimizu, throws some huge weight. Gets the double on the yellow guards. Not willing to come around those corners and play into the hands of Scotland.
I think so. Happy with blank here.
Am I locking it or am I just drawn to the line?
Try and freeze it. Tee's good, like, but you know what I mean.
Here's Grant Hardy, 27 years old.
Hit the post though.
Weight's nice. Top 4.
We're there, Will.
Line's
This
good.
team have probably a
Back to it.
couple of years left to play.
Line's good.
1 or 2, yep. Still very young.
Bobby only.
Of course, it
A little heavy.
takes a toll on the players nowadays. The season's longer than it used to be. There's
We bump.
a lot more games, a lot more championships and events to play.
Yeah, it's a lot of time away from home, a lot of travelling.
I think it's maybe becoming a trend that curlers might retire at a younger age, just because it simply wears you down. Knees and hips, shoulders. Very repetitive sport. But of course, more fitness has been brought into the sport. Yeah, physios, therapists, so that helps as well.
Yep, a lot of the teams bring their own physios with them
Just control there.
to events.
That came down here nice.
It is a long week, 12 round robin games, and potentially 3 playoff games, so you could have 15 games.
Little heavy.
No, he's nice.
Touch heavy.
Yep. Hard. Max. Max.
Clean. Clean.
Nice weight. I like that weight. Very good. Good.
Bruce Mount and his team are current European gold medalists. And they were bronze medalists at the Worlds last year, so they've really had a great year.
Yuta Matsumura. A new name for some.
Yeah, his first year skipping the international stage. Won the Pacific Championships earlier on this season.
Quite an impressive run they had. Only lost 1 game
Grant 10.
at the Pacific Asia Championships, and of course that region is becoming a pretty high-level competition. The likes of China, Korea, and of course Japan. As we see Bruce Mount, only 24 years of age, World Junior Champion, Winter University Games champion,
Little heavy.
European champion,
Little heavy.
now looking to become world champion as well, only 24 years of age.
Okay.
Here goes.
A bit of a half shot here, but
5. Oh, good.
nothing major.
Oh,
Does
good
allow Matsumura to find his draw weight though. You don't mind these free practice draws in the game, just to get the feel.
And this Japanese side were so impressive against Canada today. First 4 ends were so clinical. But, they just didn't give Canada a chance.
Yep.
Yep.
Last one, first end.
Clean.
Scotland
Clean.
looking to flank the end. Carry the
Drop.
hammer into the second. No problems there from Bruce Mowat. No score after one end of play.
Got boys tonight.
Guys, when you're going, stay on this side of the ice, please.
No score after the first end of play. Shinyabe gets going again.
3、
オーバーだよ。ラインはいい感じだよ。
3、4、
ラインはいい感じ。そのままから来れるとこまで。ゲップ。ゲップ。もうちょいいけそうだ。頑張れ。ナイス。ナイス。15.3。
Haven't lost 3 games, Team Scotland. Do you think there's any panic in that team about not making the playoffs? Is there a bit more pressure as every game goes?
I thought it was halfway title in.
Yeah, now every game is a must-win game really for them, but
Close your brush.
you know, there's been no panic. They played very well in the 3 games that they did lose. So it's still in their hands. And their draw shot's been pretty good this week, so they are higher up on that if they do get into the tie-break situation where there's no games played anymore. It's all done in the draw shot challenge.
And for Team Japan, who's
はけるかい。
not
は
that
けるならエース
experienced
だ。
at this level, they come to the World Championship.
Yes.
They're
Yes.
7 and
は
1.
けるならエース。はけるならエー
Is
ス。
there ever a panic for them to think, let's not let this slip, or getting the feeling that like they've overperformed and might be worried they can't continue, or is it just feeding off of the wins they're on and enjoying the high?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they said last night that their goal for this championship was to reach the playoffs. So they're so close to doing that. And you know, now that they get to playoff situations, they've played so well. They have still got some quite tough games to play.
Really good. Come on, boys.
Get it going, get it going.
I think the win against Canada was proving a point for a lot of teams out there who will play Japan, as we see Korea play Italy.
14.8 ぐらいだった今。
Italy line 3. So Kim Suayuk. Last stone for Korea. Needs to draw the forefoot.
라인 좋아. 버튼 물어야 돼.
Sweepers seem quite happy.
라인 진짜 좋아.
He sat off the game earlier today, the skip, but he's back on tonight. And makes a great drop, right to the bucket. Korea lead 1-0 after one.
Netherlands take on Germany. They're in the first end.
Germany line 2. So Netherlands just need to draw 8 foot.
That wasn't even where close.
Walter Guskens, who's played very well this week.
Make sure.
Two big wins at the beginning of the week, beating USA and Scotland.
What does it do?
Who's struggled since then.
Back force, okay. Make sure. Hij kilt veel. Back force goed. Make sure. Moet bij het vuur. One red.
Yeah, perfectly drawn. So Netherlands lead 1-0 after one.
Nee, kult.
Back
Ik
four.
zet hem weg.
Just back four.
Here, down. Run.
Just back four. Back eight now.
Run.
Lamy just trying to chip the red past
Nice, Bob. That's
into
nice.
the
Real
open.
good.
Pretty good result there.
There's Alan Hanna. What does he add to this team?
Yeah, he's worked with the boys for many years now, and they work very well together. He does a lot of their on-ice coaching back in Scotland, train at the National Curling Academy, and he travels around the world with them to every event.
Also, Ross White, the alternate on the bench. He's skipped a couple of World Junior Championships. Solid player to bring along, and a player with a bright future as well as the guys on the ice. Of course, some curler fans might have spotted David Murdoch on the bench there too, which would be helpful. Bob Ursel, the Canadian, World Junior Champ, 1985. One of many Canadian coaches employed around the world.
Could just take
Obviously a lot of
one edge of four. Could just think this.
curling expertise to be
Take
found
the
in
guard
Canada.
into the one edge of
Into
four.
it. Control.
If I roll under my top tee.
No, just roll back here. But you have off the red.
Okay.
On line 3, Bobby Lamy going for the hit and roll.
Good control.
Bobby's had a really strong week. He's sitting top in the stats for the second players.
Really heavy.
Yep.
Hard. Good, Bob. Nice.
Kind of caught in between there, but how far to get the roll.
Aye.
It's just sitting in the open now.
The good part is because he rolls too far, there's a chance Japan won't be able to roll back. Could leave a double. Quite often it's better to roll too far than not enough.
Right, get.
Yes. 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 Green. Green. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Shimizu will make the roll backs at back 4. Might be a double still for Scotland. As it might be a bit hard to call lines sometimes. Canada playing a couple of sheets over, and they play Sweden. And there will be some applause as we see Nicholas Edin with last rock here in the second end.
Yep, Kevin Cooey played a great draw around, lie 2, top of the 4 foot. So Nicholas Edin needs to be fully in the 4.
Heel! Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Take a look at Grant Hardy here as well on the left. Chasing that double, but just nose hit. As Adine now takes out the hack.
Lite hårt. Bra linje, lite hårt. Se lite. Bara fart.
Sweden blanked the first end.
Bra linje, bara bli lite tight.
Forced to take their one here. They can fully draw the forfeit. Is it going to stop? Oh, the crowd willing it not to stop, but it does. It's a score of 1 for Sweden. They lead 1-0 after 2.
Nicholas Adine still receiving an applause from the Canadian crowd here. Obviously, Adine, one of the favourites
Maybe throw 12.
in the curling world.
Yep, defending champion.
It's also a very polite crowd. They will cheer for good curling shots no matter who's playing them.
Yeah, and that's why all these European teams and the Pacific Asia teams, they love coming to Canada because the crowd are so good. They applaud all good shots.
Clean. Good.
And they're such a big support to the teams.
Hard. Quick. Hard. Nice, Grant.
Very nice shot by Grant Hardy.
Really nice. The shooter's frozen right on top.
That's decent. That was good. Good again.
Just come in at a kind of back 8-foot weight and tap and give some separation between the two stones and then sit on top of the Scottish counter so that he would have a shot to play with his last one.
Freeze. で、下げれるんだったらノーズでいけるんだったら最後石1個分ぐらい離したい後ろ。ちょっと弱そう。
Left-handed. Sweeper's working this hard. He wanted to tap it back. I think it's going to have the weight to tap.
They'd like to unlock their own red here, but doesn't get there. But there's still a couple of reds now in the house. The centre line pretty congested. There's not a lot of room for Scotland to get their second point.
Tough shot, remember, just freeze the L.
If I just rip the two of them, then it's pretty good, because if you sit something high, then I might be able to blast for 3.
Yeah.
You have to hit that one thin to miss that yellow.
Yeah, you have to hit it thin, because it's always dragging this way a little, with not a lot of pace.
I'm fine with the double if you want that, but
I'm just a bit nervous that if we come here, then he might have this, and then we don't have a shot for 1.
But if we're sitting here, I think he's never.
So this is never going far. So if he does make that, it might.
Yeah, but he can stuff it.
He's doing well to stuff it.
Well, if
he's less weight, he can stuff it. He's got to play hat weight and stuff it.
Yeah, if it goes wrong, we might have a shot for 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I'm fine with the double as well. But
I thought quite like the draw. A draw of some sort.
Okay.
There's no way we can make this double. And
he's also got this ping if we're not in the 4 to force with this.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Do I ever have? No.
Okay, try this. If you hit that one.
I'm either at the draw or this double/triple.
I think that double's doing well to like.
Okay.
I think that middle one's sticking, no?
You've only got a half stone.
Yep. Even almost there, Bruce.
It's not just reducing our scoring area, is it? Okay.
Comes in nice here, Bruce.
So, quite a debate.
Pretty slick path.
Yeah, I still think probably a foot or two on draw shot. I think it's just
Draws the call in the end.
Back always quicker. Same as previous games.
That red Japanese stone that Yuta just played can be tapped up to the button.
Waist close.
I like it. Line's good. Narrow if anything. Line's good.
So ideally they want to just bite for 1 foot here. Why two?
Line's perfect.
Go, wait.
Hard.
It's dying of weight.
Hard.
Can they
Get
get
off
it?
that, get it off that. Get it off it.
No, comes up short.
Okay. Okay. Light.
Might be possible to tap that one up. Just
Close.
rolls off the red.
Light. 15-3.
相手はあるんでしょ相手はスティールしたら3点取られたりする赤赤はないんじゃないなきゃいいけど
Looks like they're just going to peel this out. The red will go as well, but Japan will lie two, force Scotland to take the one.
Pretty frozen, but at an angle, so just catch this high side. It should go. The stones are pretty lively. Doesn't fully out of the house. Oh, Scotland might be tempted to try and see if there's a double on the reds here. See, a lot of the momentum was lost on the back red. Heel was frozen onto.
Half if we can.
You got half.
Hair thin on that.
Okay.
Double for four, certainly worth going for. And even if they stuff it,
Just there.
they're only going to lose a one.
Yep.
So it's not a disaster. It's risk versus reward here, and definitely worth going for it.
There's a chance they might lose the shooter here. Last one second in. Big shot for Bruce Mowat.
No, no, whoa! Curl, 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 curl.
Looks pretty close, but catches their own yellow first. And actually just promotes the red, and that's a steal of 2 for Japan. Not quite able to make his shots in this end, Bruce Mowat. Okay, Japan leads it 2-0.
完全にパワー不足だ。
遅かったもん
けど 7.2 だよ。通常運転ぐらいなんでね。通常よりちょっと遅いかなぐらい。なんだろうな。当たり前だな。いや、
俺はもう危ないなと思って途中で。
でもあそこから危ないなと思ったらどこできないの。
2-0, Japan leads Scotland after 2 ends of play. You know, I asked about if Japan would ever feel tense or nervous, seeing how well the weeks progressed, and maybe start to feel the pressure of keeping that performances up. But it seems like they're very relaxed, laughing and joking between the ends. It seems like they're enjoying themselves. There's no tenseness at all.
No, it seemed quite at ease. And I think, you know, that win earlier today over Canada would give them a huge boost. Their goal was to make the playoffs, and there was no pressure on them really to do anything this week. It was their first time as a team. First time for Yuta Matsumura skipping it. World Men's. But now they're playing well, they're relaxed, and they're causing some problems for other teams.
Not necessarily normal to make the playoffs first time in a World Championship, unless you're maybe Canada, where just being able to represent Canada might take you years and years. Second time that doesn't quite curl up for Abe. You now see Korea play Italy.
Yeah, Korea line 1 just to the side of the button. Joel Returnaz needs to draw the button. Italy are on 4 wins, 3 losses, so this is a must-win game for them as well. To keep playoffs hopes alive. Sweeper's working this really hard. Line's good, it's passed, has he got the button? Wow, what a shot, very well swept. So Italy tie that game 1-all after 2. So Japan, they still have Russia, Switzerland and USA to play. So still some tough games in there, 2 at the top of the leaderboard. In the top half anyway. Scotland still have Canada. China, Germany and Italy. So Scotland's on paper got an okay run in, but this is a must-win game for them.
Yeah, 6 wins have gotten teams through to the playoffs, but 6 wins have also had teams outside the top 6. You'd think 7 wins is probably securing you a spot in the top 6. Well, we haven't had too many years of the 13-team Worlds.
Hard run! Whoa! Whoa!
I'd like to keep the angle here and sit on the nose of the back red. Over curls slightly. I wonder if Japan might see enough of that to make a double. No, maybe not. Just follow it down again. So you can hold the line here. Sit slightly inside the yellow. They do. Really nice by Tanida.
A really nice shot.
14.3.
That's going to curl.
No, line's fine. Whoa, if you can. Whoa. Wait if you can. Wait's good.
So Bobby Lammy just looking to freeze on top of that.
Fine, Bob.
Should be there. Okay, lines. Needs to go off the guard. Good. Okay, line's good now.
Close, Hammy.
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 Whoa, whoa.
Close.
Yep.
Lots of play in around this corner guard. Of course, the one draw from Hammy and McMillan came deep, so there's a lot of room for Locks to go on top.
Scrape that again, like.
Yeah, really good shot from Bobby Lammy. And the higher it gets, then there's that risk of being able to use that stone to get to the one that's on the button. Because right now the one on the button is pretty safe in there.
Yes. Hi. Yes. Whoa.
Well, there's an error.
Taking a look at all the scores. Korea, Italy tied at 1 point each. Sweden is up 1-0 on Canada. And Netherlands up 1-0 on
Can I keep
Germany.
it high enough for that? Yeah. Try not touch it.
It's a great chance now for Scotland to capitalise on that mistake from Japan and lie 2.
Yep. Wait, Josh Bonner. Whoa. He's pretty good, actually. Yep. Whoa. He's good. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. He's nice. Close. Whoa.
Okay.
Could be all right.
All right.
Just leave it up there. Aye.
And you see the standings, Japan on top at 7-1, tied with Switzerland and Sweden. Canada could join them, sitting at 6-1. And for Scotland, they're in the middle of the pack, 4-3, tied with Italy for the 6th place, which would be the 6th spot and the last spot in the playoffs.
So Japan can't see that whole stone. But if they catch what they can see, both the yellows would spring. Oh no, now we can see at that angle. They can't see enough of that one.
We were thinking about running the red back, but there, I think Matsumura is slightly worried he could be unlucky, go red onto yellow, and then just picked that red rock that's sandwiched between yellows clean out.
He would have to be very unlucky to do that.
It's good to analyse the risks as well.
Japan are 2 up. They would love to score, force Scotland to take 1 here.
それだったらこっち側当てたいけど、
これでこれだけ抜けるのは微妙で、
そうだしこっちもいなくなるのが嫌だ。こっちね。
最悪こっちに当たってもそんな悪くないでしょ。
悪くない。こんな感じだね。
9秒とかは微妙。
まあ結局さ、これこっち側でしょ、ここ当たんないようにすると。したらもう出てっちゃうから。
でもシューターはいた方がいいとは思うけど。
シューターが本当はここにいるのが一番ベストだけど。
Try and catch the red just a little bit on the inside.
そこにシューター残すんだったら
Just
遅
pick
くしないと
that
多分
stone
残んないと思う
played by Grant Hardy clean. If they ever run the red straight back or even here on the high side, they might run that yellow onto that red stone on the tee line and pick it out. They'll try not to do that. Maybe even roll the shooter closer to the center line as well. Just happy to just get the one yellow here.
Okay.
Go. Green.
Green.
Go. Go.
He's not played huge weight at it.
Yes. Yes. Oh, nice.
That's pretty much what they wanted. Happy with it.
One done it. Nice. One though.
So is the red line shot? I think so.
Just
Bruce
come round.
Mount seemed to point at it.
4.
It was a really good shot.
Okay.
Also controlling the forefit with those two
let's
red guards out front.
No, we're not.
We're not awful.
Not awful, we're not blessed either.
We're all right, actually.
This doesn't.
Yeah. I'm just worried if we get it wrong and this sits in here, it's round again.
What, we come here?
I'm thinking so, yeah. Again, you're not ever really bringing these into play, but
Aye.
That's the only problem.
I was just thinking bite the 4.
Tempted to make a play on those rocks. Maybe catch your own yellow on the nose, but some big weight. Just worried the top red just behind the tee line might not go, and it might just spill in behind the guards.
We want to be half out.
And then leave Japan
He's got 2 to
draw around. So
Half out's not bad.
Scotland thinking, let's make that draw first. Let's get in there first.
Same as with my draw shot.
Yeah. Couple feet.
If they can get round here, top tee.
Got through it, nice, Hammy.
Close line.
Line only.
Whoa. Close.
T.
Line.
Yep.
Top 4.
Certainly throw quite a bit of rotation. Grant Hardy and the entire team really.
Hard.
Gotta go, Hammy.
Weight's good. Hard, gotta go.
Make it run pretty straight, and the finish comes late. This one just maybe a bit shy for weight. As it wrecks on the guard, sweepers didn't seem to go too hard on it.
Grant looks a bit puzzled by that, and when he played it, Hammy seemed quite happy with the weight.
The sweepers didn't really panic either.
Just expect that.
後ろ行っちゃう分でも悪くないよね。あれ黄色入ってないのか。
ホールドして持ってくる感じ。
黄色の後ろに行っても悪くないよねきっと。
悪くない。ここからここだったら大丈夫。捉えてれば。黄色の後ろに行くと自分たちでコーナーの方にガードになっちゃうから。
悪くないんじゃない。これは1は持ってるし。そんなには開かないと思うよ。ドローの上だったら。
Playing the tap here. Lying shot stone.
Yeah, they did discuss the tap and the draw round, but my Japanese isn't good enough to know what they decided upon.
Looking at the broom position, I think tap's the call. Shimizu sweeping this really hard to hold the line. Catches on the nose or hair high. They do, and they will tap it straight down onto the top of the 4. What a shot by Matsumura.
Fantastic.
Those are not easy to pull off.
There's a big swing in this ice from the hog line in, so to judge that with the right weight, great shot.
もうちょっと角度つけば一番面白かった。
黄色より前に止まってよかった。よかった。あれより前に止まってギリ間に合ったわ。
ちょっと内側。
And it's completely buried behind the stagger and the guards.
Never double through the front two?
This opens up my draw as well.
Okay.
Normal.
Okay. Yeah.
Third, did you say? Yeah. Third thin hand.
Angle this yellow guard in.
Yeah, and you heard Bruce saying even if it doesn't work, it could potentially give him a way in with an in-turn draw if he needs it.
So, if you reel good, you stick it on the shot zone, but also you open up the draw. They do.
Oh, what a shot!
Still a lot of rocks here.
Yeah.
Didn't stick the yellow end behind cover.
Yeah, I was trying to shout.
But opened up those reds on the left-hand side.
Yeah, it spun it across. It was unlucky that the other red just stuck there.
I think Japan needs to be a bit careful now.
Makes this Arsenal for 5 or 4.
I think so. 2 comes across.
Grant's whispering to him. Just give us half a chance.
Just when you look at the angles on the left here, you wonder if you could play a shot on that yellow tee line and make the double on the red. So if Matsumura ever rolls out here, potentially you could see a score of 4. So crucial to keep the shooter in play here. It's almost like you might have considered just drawing.
He plays a nice control, take out weight.
Calling on Shimizu here to get some curl. Is it hanging high? Will it sit in time? It hits and rolls a bit too far. And what does that mean?
Does that yellow at the back there on the left to out-count that red? It's just been played.
No, 7/8's at normal.
Yeah.
Get 3.
Yep.
Is that definitely?
That'll stay.
I know, but in front of that, is that definitely should?
I didn't even look.
That's the one I was wondering which one was shot between them. I think it's red.
Is that too flat?
Don't think so.
Is that double on the red's
I wonder
guaranteed?
if you can ever hit the yellow one and
I think that's always hitting it.
and maybe nudge that redstone play by Matsumura.
3/4.
Well, I ain't giving this a go, guys. As long as we're on the thick side, we're never going over the top of that.
No.
Like, in terms with tight ice.
I kind of worry is that we're just into the bottom of this, but I think it should still go.
I think that's going.
Still go at peel.
But really, it's only for a 2.
Yep.
Because
Almost
that
there
red
for
is
4,
out-counting
double.
the yellow.
As long as we are thick, we're getting at least 2.
Unless you're actually able to roll all the way across.
Where you hitting 3/4?
Ever just nudge that redstone on the left. It's pretty flat though.
7/8 you get 2.
Bruce Mount can throw it pretty hard, but can he throw it that hard?
Feel plus probably.
We shall see.
Need to hit the perfect spot with a lot of weight. We'll see what Bruce Mount can do here. Last stone, third end, trailing by 2.
Whoa.
Definitely some heat on this one. Just catch it a bit too high, roll underneath. And that shooter really needed to stay for the second point.
Just one in it.
Yeah, all that for 1.
Well, that had a lot of momentum as it rolled underneath the red. You wonder if you catch it thicker.
Yep, it was definitely there.
Might have been on for a big one. Just a single point for Scotland. That was a chance lost. 2-1, Japan leads.
9.8 あるからねちょっと外側走っちゃったな私思ったより10秒が返ってこないっていう今上がってるアイスの割にいいね
ちょっと霜っぽいね、あっち側気持ちね。てっちゃんの吐きの音が霜っぽい感じ、なんかね、そういう感じだった。
Hammy Macmillan will throw the first stone of the fourth end. We have live coverage of the Pioneer Hi-Bred World Men's Curling Championship 2019. They're in Lethbridge, Canada, and there's literally thousands of people in to watch curling this evening at the NMAX Centre. Canada is playing next door. And it is Kevin Cooey to throw the last stone.
Mine will definitely curl a bit more than
line
yours,
one. Sweden did have a shot to lie three.
Easy board.
Didn't come off, so now Canada with an open hit for two. Kevin Cooey want to bounce back after that loss today to Japan.
Whoa. Easy. Whoa. Clean. No. Whoa. Clean it. Clean it. Whoa. Clean it.
No sweeping.
Quick up.
Yeah, perfect. So, 2 on the board for Canada. They lead Sweden 2-1 after 4.
Go.
91% for Hammy McMillan for the tournament. Really strong numbers.
Shinyabe at 89%.
Ben Hebert
close to the guard.
at 93%.
Two really nice shots by Shinyabe here. Corner freezes the yellow. That was the kind of shot that put Canada in trouble earlier today. Bobby Lammy just shooting the lights out at second for Team Scotland.
Line's good. Yep, line.
Oh, wait.
Hard line.
Top equal with Matt Hamilton from USA.
Hard line.
Bobby Lammy got the All-Star second at last year's Worlds.
Comes up a bit shy here.
Okay.
Chance for Japan to really take control of the end.
Just a couple tonight Scotland have come up short on. Not been as accurate with their draw weight as they have been. Handing another one right round. A great shot. Now there's 2 yellow guards out front of Scotland's. They wanted to play to the centre, but now they're in trouble behind them.
Nose at top 4 back 8, you're good.
There's a really good setup by Japan here.
Didn't think you were huge about ice.
Yep. Not huge weight.
Yep. Where? Top.
Back 4.
Back 4. Yep. Yes. Whoa. Yep. Hard.
Sit.
Better effort this time. Bobby Lammy.
Not bad.
Gives them something to work with.
You know, when you have last stone like Japan, you know, you don't mind lying 2 or 3, but when everything's congested on that center line, it's always a bit of a risky game because there's not a lot of room to get in there for multiple score. And if you ever make a mistake or Scotland makes a good shot, you might not get to it. There's not really a bailout shot. You can't draw the button.
And this is similar to a position they were in earlier against Canada. The big debate about they were lying well, but in your head you're saying we've got last stone, we should clear the front, but they were lying well behind it. As you say, it's tempting.
It's very ambivalent feeling playing around the centre guards when you have hammer. You'd love to lie 4. Ideally not around the centre guard. It could come on the right hand side here. On the inside of that yellow stone that peeks out at the edge of the forefoot. You might consider trying to spread their stones around a bit. Peel the guards to open it up.
むしろこれ飛んでも俺悪くない気がするんだけど、こっち下になんか飛んだらある。いや、いいチャンスだよ。そこと直の真ん中の赤じゃない？形が悪くないからね。そのトップの黄色に当たる分にはいいと思うけど。1個。どう思う？どう思う？とりあえず1個でいいんだよ。うん。
So decision made.
We'll make a play on the guards. I wonder if they're trying the double peel on the left hand side here, and the option to run it past and maybe pick that stone top 12. One or the other. Just peeling the one guard straight.
Don't you? Doesn't go in there. Want more weight so this comes down. Want more weight so this can come down. I don't want it sticking here.
Okay, I'm just thinking we're hitting this here. This is almost dragging. It's just clipping this. Like you could almost just throw barrier at it, roll to here, and almost not even touch this.
You sure?
Yeah, I think it's just papering into here. But is that bad?
No. Gonna have to stick a run at some point then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prefer that? If you batarang, it's just into the side of it.
Okay.
Alright, easy bar, yeah.
Just a good barrier, Grant.
Oh, wait. I'd love to be able to throw it in the air turn, but I don't even got room, do we?
It's there, but it's tight. Not to go under.
Just because it'll kick more in the other bit. Just that easy barrier, honey. Enough to kill that red.
To go through, eh?
Yeah.
Easy.
Whoa.
Here, light.
Whoa.
Wait down. Here down.
Whoa.
Wait's good. No, wait's good.
Whoa. Whoa. Hammy.
Easy.
Hammy. Hammy. Hard. Hard.
Whoa, make sure the head goes. Whoa.
You had nose, no?
Okay.
Maybe not too happy about staggering the yellows.
More on the nose.
Would have been nicer to line them up on the reds.
Yeah, I think that was what the discussion was really about, is where to leave that shooter, and just left the stagger.
Lock it. Lock it. あれでも位置は5だよ。
On my two.
どこまで？フリーズ。ロック。ちょっと重そうだこれ。そうだね。
81% for Shimizu for the tournament.
ちょっと速そう。ちょっと速そう。速いよ。クリーン。Yes. ウェイト。クリーン。クリーン。お、6。Yes. Yes. 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 ちょっと後ろ。Yes. Whoa. クリーン。クリーン。Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, really nice shot. Wanted to push it a wee bit further back, but Japan now 3 controlling the top of the forefoot.
Same way. Control, actually.
I think you still wait.
Do you want normal or peel?
Just to try and keep this here.
Control's probably going to hold it in behind.
Control.
Oh, wait, Thorn. Control. Okay.
Here, heavy.
Whoa. 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 Clean.
Hammy.
Whoa. Whoa.
Here, heavy.
Whoa.
Trying to catch what Greg can see of that yellow onto the red.
Actually caught it slightly too thick.
Okay.
And ended up spinning out in the open. Catching a bit thinner, it sticks on top of the reds.
Yep. They've been sweeping that.
Hard to call though sometimes.
Okay.
Chance now for Japan to get to the inside of that yellow. And roll on third one in.
Whoa. Yes. Yes.
Doesn't get the inside, but it's not a bad result.
Try and cross it as much as we can.
Never come here, do you?
The stuff's there.
Just hackだね.
Red would always jam on the yellow at the side.
It's game over.
I thought that was risky, yeah.
I'm okay with that, Bruce. If you never just stick it on this.
I think that's your shot.
Yeah.
Like stick it on that. That's pretty thin though.
Half?
Third, I think.
Yeah, third will be close.
Can even come off that, I suppose.
Yeah, that'll not kill you. Again, you just miss it though, you're here in a way, so. I'll call for right into the nose.
Peel.
Okay.
Third. Trying to get straight back onto the red.
So yellow onto yellow.
Yeah, Bruce.
Onto the reds in the forfeit.
Did you have a look? Did you have a look?
I think you're close to a third. Peel again. Oh, wait.
Peel.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yep. Hard. Whoa. No. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
What's he got here, Bruce Mowat? Too thin. Gets one red at least. Keeps it open.
Yeah, thicker.
Those reds are grouped together.
トリプルられそう。あっちのノーズも面白そうだけど。
いや、あんま動かさなくて。
なんかそれ微妙に見えるな。それなんか前から全部行かれそう。右のノーズは。
ここが良さそうだ。
相手これ狙わなきゃいけない。こここにフリーズでしょ相手。じゃあこれ取って。こっちだね。ここもない。だけどこっちに当てられたら結局ここにつけてここの間に当てられたら結局。
Well, we joined Korea, Italy, and I must say, Kim So-hyuk, every time you look over, he's playing some kind of run back.
He is, and he's doing it again. He's lying first and, second and third, but Italy in for short. Trying to raise red, onto yellow. Oh dear. Looks as though it's a steal of one for Italy.
Well, those shots haven't always come off for Kim So-hyuk, but maybe tells a story if that's the kind of shots he's forced to play every time. It doesn't mean he's left much, and of course they haven't won a game yet. It's been a tough week for the Koreans, even though they played some great games. I believe they've lost 4 extra ends. Just tough week.
We've not seen him with an open draw all week, I don't think. Bob Urso having a look at the line here.
So they were thinking about maybe freezing that yellow in the forfeit or tapping it back, but maybe feeling like they don't want to put all their eggs in the same basket here. I think case Scotland makes a double or a triple. Also, they'll eliminate a yellow here. Spread their stones around a bit, but this one over curling, and it's not even going to make contact. Well, just barely nudging it. Wow, that's
a scratch of the head. Doesn't know what happened there.
Surprising mistake from Matsumura. Huh.
How much does it help Scotland, though?
Yes! 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 Yes!
Oh, wow.
Must have been just a bit inside the broom, or a bit soft on release there, Matsumura. Curled early.
Maybe leaves him a wee 12-8 for 3.
A bit of a break for Scotland.
I think we stick this.
Still, Japan is sitting 2.
And roll.
Try this.
Yeah. They're looking at the raise.
Yeah.
Just can't afford to.
Barrier control.
Chances are it's probably going to have this for his 2.
Well,
not if I can roll to here.
Yeah. Barrier. Yep.
I think you're just going stop, Bob. Just go and stop, take your medicine.
Huh?
Just go stop and take your medicine. I think you just got to go stop and take your medicine.
There you go, stuff.
Yeah.
Nice barrier.
Okay.
So they know Japan would
control.
still lie 1. They'd have to make a shot for his 2.
So like control. Run.
They were saying if they make the stuff, Japan can make the nose hit and Lelo the forfeit for 2, but they'd also have the outturn draw for 2.
Wait's good.
Clean.
Close.
Whoa.
Let's try and make one red go, really.
Go.
Go. Whoa.
Cut Japan down. Yellow, red. That's all he could do, Brismouth. Fantastic shot, but even when you make a great one, just knowing you left a shot for your opponent to score your 2, it's not as satisfactory.
Slightly higher roll that way, but
Has to be fully in the forefoot.
中白タッチが安全圏。こっち3分の2ぐらいかかってるのかな。LSD と一緒ぐらい。
LSD はちょっと滑んないかい。そんな気がする。ちょっとストップしてる気がす
Hope
る。
to make up for his first mistake here,
ほぼ
Matsumura.
一緒でスイーピングでいける感じだね。
14秒ちょいかな。
Of course, if Bruce Mount would have played the same shot, wouldn't have made a huge difference for Matsumura, lying at the 8 foot.
クリーンクリーン。
悪くなさそう。
はい、だけ。フルボーだ、フルボー。フルボー。
Last stone, fourth end.
ウエットだけ。ラインは悪くない。ウエットだけ。ラインでちょっと曲がってきてるよ。
Take control here with a deuce.
ウエットだけ、ウエットだけ。
Shimizu, Tanida on the sweep, looking very much in control here. Does it find the forfeit? Yes, it does. Side of the button even. 2 points for Japan. 4-1 lead. And Scotland will have lots of work to do.
ちょっとエースかな。あ、悪くないわ、悪くないわ。おー、いや、止まりそう。弱いわ。
ラインはいいよ。入っていいわ。そのままかな。いや、ラインはそのまま。
Back in action here. And the
はい、まだ
1-man center.
3までかな。3までだよ。
あ、来そうだよ。入りそうだけど。
Can Team Japan knock off 2 curling greats in one day? Canada earlier. Now maybe Scotland as well.
That was there.
Room.
Still 6 ends to go. Scotland just need to try and get their 2 back here. Tighten the scoreline going into 5th end break.
I think we can still get around that quite easy.
Like a double?
Okay.
Don't hate it.
後ろ。
ちょっとふわっといったね。
ウェイトは来たい。
いいよ。
3-4、3-4。
ラインはちょっと膨らんでる。
3-4。
そのまま、やつ側来たいよ。やつ側来たい。やつ。イエス。ラインはいい感じで来てるよ。そのままやつから。やつ。そのまま。
Sweeper's working this really hard to try and bring it right into the 4 foot. Great shot. Very well swept.
14.6.
Well, let's jump on over to Sweden, Canada.
Ding dong match happening here. Nicholas Edin, no way in to get 2. He's going for a hit and roll.
Like peel a weight here to roll flat enough across.
It's very flat there, right to the button.
He makes it.
Wow.
Made one shot.
What a shot.
Outstanding shot, and no wonder we had a big buzz from the crowd moments ago. That was it.
Sweden now take the lead, 3-2 after 5. Big crowd in tonight. We're certainly seeing some great curling out there.
Maybe the biggest we've had so far, I wonder.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Increasing in size as each day goes.
Getting closer and closer to those medal games.
Wonder how it might look here in the weekend if Canada's in the playoffs.
Just 12?
That's nice.
So Scotland have got up their double corners. Now just need to try and get the hit and roll in behind.
It's good, I think.
Hair down.
Weight's good.
Hair down.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Oi. Whoa.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Weight's really nice. Nice weight.
Wait, oh. Hammy.
Light.
Hard, Hammy. Whoa.
He's pretty thin.
Good.
Gotta go, Hammy. Gotta go.
Hard, Bruce.
Hard.
Get it in behind the cover.
Whoa.
Is it buried?
Good effort.
Very good effort from Bobby Lammy. Just spun back out a wee bit at the end. Just that long yellow guard is very long, so there's plenty of room to come around. Big swinging ice. So you can see that shot is completely buried. Just a back ring, tap back weight. You can pass the guard and then really pull. Just a bit on the high side. Is he going to make contact? Oh, so he nicks it further in.
Germany plays Netherlands, a chance for them to perhaps tie up the game.
Yep, Germany line one.
Trying to freeze on this side of
Chance
it.
here.
Yeah.
Mark Muskatovic.
Right in the nose.
He's had a tough week. He's skipping his first Worlds. Had a chance for True to tie this game.
I think we're there, but this stay close.
Supers really working this one.
Really good, boys. Can't touch
And now they seem quite happy.
Top four.
Oh, just stops in time. Great shot. So, score of 2. They tie the game after 5. Great draw round from Bobby Lammy. Scotland have got 2 behind the corner cover.
Go.
Weight's good. はい、いいよ。Weight's good. ちょっと熱くないな。Weight's good. はい、いい感じ。クリーン。ウェイト。Weight's good. クリーン。クリーン。ラインだけ。クリーン。クリーン。ラインだけ。クリーン。クリーン。ちょっとある。クリーン。クリーン。クリーン。ちょっとあるよ。クリーン。早いよ。クリーン。クリーン。
Relay. Second and then it's a third between these two.
Okay.
That red's very usable for them.
Are we getting greedy to try to bounce that?
That's what I thought, yeah.
Trying to roll deep here. Or 12.
I think it's there, but...
So do I think it's there, but he's bounced it out like a back 12 waiting to open.
You never throw the 12!
You roll right here, it's great.
He really maybe has to make a play on it.
Same with your last throw up here.
12.
I can throw hack!
Hack keeps it slightly higher, which I like.
Held mine pretty good.
Grant Hardy just looking for hat
Wait,
weight.
nice!
Touch heavy.
Max! Max!
Whoa.
Tap back
Whoa,
and
Hammy.
roll.
Weight's good! Hard, Hammy!
The key is to get the shooter behind the cover.
Hard!
Come on.
Well, they do. Just didn't want to punch their own yellow that far.
They still just lie one at that side.
こっちレーズしても良さそうに見える。センターにカマーはいけなさそう。
こっちは分かんないわ。こっちよりこっちの方が遠い。
それかタップ？それができたらいいけど。いけそうそれ。え？こっちは取れる。半分。バンパー？うん、バンパーでは行きたいね。もう1本あっても良さそうじゃない？大丈夫？曲がっていく？いや、俺のより3本ぐらい打ちだよ今。ハックで。さっきの俺のハックがちょっとあるぐらいだよ。
でもあれさっきこのまましか触ってないから、
もうちょいだよ。もうちょい。いや、投げやすいんだったらいいけど。悪くはないと思う、さっきの。
Bit of discussion at the front end. Just more about the weight.
Wait, ring, 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 ring. Yes, yes.
So Shimuzu just trying to tap his red back onto the yellow. Sprung it in. A really nice result.
Is it easier inside? No.
No.
I think it jams.
Oh, you can't throw peel.
Control him.
I thought control, eh?
Yep.
He called
He's been
normal
great
there.
with the big weight shots this week, but also great with the down weight, delicate shots.
7/8.
7, 8.
Quite heavy. Hey, firm.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Firm.
Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard.
Hard.
Hard.
Whoa.
Watch your kick.
Beautiful double by Grant Hardy. Rolls in. Behind cover as well.
Really nice shot. So Scotland have got a good setup behind the corner guards. The only slight problem is there's a stagger there with the Reds. If Japan come around at centre, but it is very difficult to come round on the out turn. Maybe need to come in the in turn and tap their own Red up. Yep, so I think it is a tap on their own Red. Right up to the forefoot.
Yes!
We're waiting for this curl. Don't want to punch it in the open. Oh, great shot.
Really nice. It's good to get that distance as well.
But has it left the double with the shooter just slightly on the high side?
Yeah, bring nose burst.
Actually, if you tap it maybe a couple of feet less,
Are you
there's
just
a
doing normal?
better chance of the top red maybe jamming into one of the yellows.
Normal's good.
Is it open enough to run it straight back even?
Just about.
You no need to slash it here, Mauer. You catch us right on the nose. Set up for a huge end. Down by 3.
Yep. Nice swing. Hard.
On it early.
Hard. Hard. Whoa. Hard.
Over curls.
Just missed. You hardly thought it was possible to get the inside and actually missed the back one for all he could see.
You could hear Grant Hardy calling off the sweepers at the end to maybe try and roll away.
Yeah, if they'd rolled out further, it, could have been used to raise with Bruce's last.
Now there's a bit of a stagger really with that rock left by Mauer and the centre guard. Japan come around again, or?
Yeah, if they zoom right round here, top 4, Scotland are in a bit of trouble. There's not an easy draw on the out turn through that long guard of Scotland's.
A nervy one here. A little heavy, wide, looking at a double still, and there's 4 yellows in there. This does look a bit heavy and wide, if anything. Super staying right off this one. Will it curl enough? Will it find cover? Starting to dig in. It's starting to grow some teeth. Shimizu just lightly dusting it. It's all there by itself by Matsumura. Top button. I think that's a pretty good spot, actually.
Yeah, really good shot.
Mowat will have a chance to run the red guard back onto that yellow top 12.
Air high.
Yeah.
Then onto the reds, potentially for 4.
Yeah.
But oh my, is it a tough shot to pull off?
Go there, high, buddy.
It certainly is. Big distance between these.
Could just as easy give up a steal of 2 here and be 5 down on Japan. What you got here, Bruce Mowat? You missed the double on the first one. Gonna really make amends here. Double, run, double. Red, yellow, but no contact. And that's a steal of 2 for Japan. Not going Scotland's way. That end was setting up nicely. Could not take advantage. Japan leads 6-1 at halftime. 5-minute break for the teams. Second end, Bruce Mowat looking to slash double the reds. Pick up a multiple score. A little bit wide, and they catch their own yellow first. Steal of 2 for Japan. And third sets up the way that Mowat can potentially make a triple here for a huge score, but again, just a bit wide on the broom. Gets the double, rolls underneath the third red, so just a single point. In the fourth. Really nice run by Bruce Mowat. Killed 1 red, but 1 remains and a draw to score the 2 for Matamura. That draw is spot on, right at the side of the Pioneer button. 2 points, Japan. And with that steal of 2 in the 5th, they lead at 6-1 on Scotland. Elsewhere, we see Italy leading Korea 3-1. And it's a close one between Sweden and Canada. Just a 1-point lead for the Swedes. And it's all tied up between Netherlands and Germany. 2 points each as they played the 6th end.
It's okay if we rub. Where do we go? We go here in guarding, right? So make sure that, like, that was, I think, quite a bit of ice, or maybe overthrown, but looked like a lot of ice. So maybe throw it a little quieter, and if we rub, we go in guarding, center line, right? Yeah. So they're going to do the same thing as Canada. We're going to go in, they're going to go up, they're going to go double corner, and they're going to come around. So let's go here, here, and then just short.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Good.
Right. Good, Roscoe.
Good, thanks. Okay.
Keep the heats there, boys.
Stick in.
Time left there, boy.
So taking a look at the stats, you see Japan out shooting Scotland by just 6%, but they're up by 5. And certainly some key shots coming in to hit Scotland. You know, with if that double's made by Mowat in the 5th, they could be scoring 3 or 4. So. Sixth end. As you see Shinya Abe there, just running the rock up and down in front of the hack. Because what happens in halftime is the ice makers will come out, mop the ice, sometimes take a bit of debris, maybe a bit of frost, sometimes cleans up the ice, but also puts a bit of pebble in and around that hack. And some players find it a bit uncomfortable just at the very start when the pebble is coarse. And there's a bit of bite to it, so Shinya Abe just running the rock up and down to break down that pebble. So there's a bit of a smoother kick out the hack. But with both those things, sometimes we see the ice running just a bit quicker. Players, leads especially, those first couple of rocks might slip a bit deep. And this one from Shinya Abe will do just that, back four on its own. Though he's quite aware it might be a tad quicker. We see Amy McMillan playing 98% for the game. Hard to fault him in this one. Frustrating for a lead to play a really good game and see your team be 5 down.
Yeah, absolutely. But, you know, it's a team game and leads play such an important part nowadays. Oh, has Hammy just slid in?
I think it has. We've seen a couple of measures this week. Bruce Mount calls it in, and that's a huge mistake by Hammy McMillan. And you can see both teams, or both leads rather, fall into that sixth end trap, which is quite surprising. They should know better.
Yeah, they should. And you know, this is what game 8 and 9 for them. So, however, Japan have now made a mistake and left a guard in play, so Scotland can use that to their benefit.
We're definitely over, eh?
Yeah, you're over.
Line's good. Long.
No, you have more than that, I think.
Halfway. You don't want it low?
Aye. Line's good.
Never,
So
Bobby.
Scotland just putting up the longer guard over that red.
You want it long?
Yeah,
Line's really good.
Good, Hammy.
Better stone from Hammy there.
I don't see this taking on.
Let's jump on over to Sweden, Canada.
Yeah, and Sweden lying 1 after a failed attempt at a double takeout for Nicholas Edin. Jammed it. Is now given Kevin Cooey an open hit for 2.
Easy, guys. Clean it.
Just cleaning. Always a good sign. Perfect nose hit. Score of 2. Canada now take the lead. 4-3. That game's still going back and forward.
Also Netherlands, Germany, tied at 2 each in the sixth end.
Germany line 2 in the 4-foot. Wouter Guskens skip for Netherlands has an open hit. Needs to hit and sit for 1.
Close. Should be there. He's nice.
Can't afford to roll too far, or he'll give up a steal. Oh, makes it perfectly. Great nose hit.
Back line.
Netherlands take the lead 3-2 after 6.
Back line. Hard. Bump to back 8.
Good effort, Bob.
Good effort.
So nice tap back here from Bobby Lammy. Just trying to move the stones about a bit, give them some backing to freeze. Shimasa, Tanida, high percentages for this game and all week. Really nice. Hits and rolls to the wing. So that pocket now that was created by Bobby Lammy's first stone, they can freeze this.
Hair less.
Hair less.
Wait if you can. Forward. Good. Line's good. Think we're still there. Back 8. Whoa.
Line's good. Weight's good.
Bouncing a foot. Line's good. Close then.
Bouncing a foot.
Bounce.
Ideally don't want to bounce, they want to just freeze on top.
Good
That's a really good shot.
Bob.
Not easy to remove that.
If possible.
What's on it?
Very well played by Bobby Lammy.
So Japan knows it's be unlikely to get that yellow one out, so make a play on it, try and sit on top. Essentially remove their own back red to free up the yellow.
Green. 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 Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Just springs off it.
ちょっと速そう。9.2。
That now essentially could be backing for Scotland to use behind their corner.
I think it's good, but my guards ran nicer. A couple of feet on draw shot, that's all.
Run! No, line's fine.
Want to go for weight?
Bobby line's fine.
Bobby! Top 4!
Weight's touch heavy.
When you can,
Gotta
Bob.
go, Bob.
Top 4.
When you
Top
can.
4 P.
Don't mind you being here.
Really needs to curl.
Hard, Bob.
We want to pull this as far as they can, bury it, not leave a double off the other yellow.
Nice.
Fade it.
いやーちょっと角度ありそうだな。
You can see it's gone behind cover.
後ろに飛ぶのは嫌だけど。
Really good attempt by Grant.
悪くはないと。後ろ勝って
これどんぐらい見えてんの？こんぐらい？
あ、もうちょい見えてるよ。
こんなもん？
後ろどう？大丈夫？
このぐらい当たんないと来ないよ。後ろは。
そこにはまだ当たる。
Korea plays Italy. It's Italy up 3-1
こ
on
っ
the
ちでも悪
Koreans.
くないよ。じゃあピールでもいいのか。
Looks like Italy lying one on the forefoot.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Comes to Ayuk, looking for the raise on his own red.
Yep. Yes. Yes.
Oh, they're on this. Red onto yellow. Oh, great shot. Is it just 2? Was a potential for 3. Yep, they're having a good look at it. I think we might call a measure.
일단 두 개야?
Yep,
아, 두 개로 확실해?
calling for the measure. He looks happier with that one. As you said before, Xander, every time we look, he's going for a big shot. Never a straightforward draw or hit for Korea.
さっきと同じだよ。早い、もうちょっと早いかも。
Looking for their first win. And what have Japan done here? They took a long time debating whether to come off the front one or just hit the back.
You never hit and roll to that spot off this winger, do you?
No, I don't think so.
Not
That's what
necessary.
it
When
plays.
you're up 5, quite tempting to just hit the open yellows. Try to do the simple
What ice is
thing,
that compared?
but you leave quite a bit of backing for Scotland here.
Back 4 weight.
Say Japan would be better off if those 3 reds in the back weren't even there.
Yeah, absolutely, because they're for Scottish advantage right now.
Less.
Gotta go!
Need a short.
Line's great.
Get it there, Hammy.
Line's great.
Line's really good.
Weight's good.
Needs to curl a little.
Bobby. Weight's real good. Bobby.
Hard, Bob.
Hard.
Hard.
Nice shot.
Nice shot, really good. I thought you were listening to that.
I thought I was too.
Yeah, I thought you were good. Nice throw.
Nice shot from Grant. Certainly Scotland are sitting nicely to generate a 2 at this end. Certainly a lot more open than the previous ends have been for Scotland. Bruce Mouat having to go for long doubles.
Ready to get. Ready. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Yes.
Oh, mistake by Matsumura. Didn't curl enough to get to the top yellow. Tried to call an audible on the way down. Ends up with neither. Actually takes that yellow further in behind cover. And this is starting to set up nicely for Scotland as we see
That's not bad.
the update.
If I freeze here,
It
then it's really
is
good.
No worries, you
a
can kind of
2
play
for Korea.
this. If it that.
Now tie that game.
He does that, you get
Piece.
That jam's here too.
Even
Yeah.
if you're heavy and bounce that to there.
Yep.
Korea looking for the first win. Italy on 4 and 3.
Freeze half stone. I think you need a lot
They're
more ice
still
than
in
that, Bruce.
playoff contention with a win here.
I'm kind of thinking you're almost thrown for button. Yep. Just over. So.
He never just plays
Is that
the
like-
laundry then.
The best place
Never
for
just plays the
Scotland to
double
put
laundry
this
then.
You've got a double for 4 off the wide one.
so that Japan can't
Up to
kill
lose
their
two.
end.
Is that ice?
Okay.
We're looking at going just into the 4-foot.
Yeah, I think it does come down here.
Yeah.
A bit more than that first time.
Yeah, just a touch.
Well, there's the maybe Scotland's biggest problem
Wait's
this
close.
evening. Bruce
Line will
Mouat,
be close.
48%.
Weight's nice.
Has been left some tough shots.
We better room just now.
They have.
We'll give him that, but
We better.
Weight's good.
a lot of them
Still
hasn't
you,
really
Hammy.
come off
Whoa,
either.
heavy. Whoa.
And they were needed.
Whoa.
Needs to come down. Needs to come down. Needs to come down.
Curl. Curl.
Trying to bring this pass now.
Again, just not quite on point here, Bruce Mouat. Might have left a double on those back 4 stones. Hard to be confident.
Now the thing is, now where Bruce has left that, if Japan hit that one in the centre and just flop over and freeze on top of that other yellow, Bruce could be left with a draw for 1.
With a look at the broom, I think Matsumura is thinking big weight. Tried a double. Could jam here on the red. To catch it pretty thin. 1-2. And it does jam. And it does leave a shot to score 3 for Scotland. I'm not sure if they fully thought out the angles there.
No, I don't think they did.
Because you're coming like the level.
As you said, they're just thinking in their head, you know, they're 5 up.
Yeah.
Let's just remove some yellow granite, and didn't actually think of the consequences of the right place to hit it.
So I think they caught it pretty much as thin as they could to try and catch the side of that yellow.
Yeah, they wanted to spin it over the top.
As always.
The hit and flop would have been a good enough stone there from Japan.
Well, great opportunity for Bruce Mouat here. This is obviously an easier shot. Nose hit.
Very good, Bob. You're good.
Score
Good, Bruce.
3. There we go. Scotland's right back in this one. Still trailed by 2. Japan leads at 6-4. But we have a game on our hands.
Feet, Bob. Good.
多分後ろごと連れてってピール自分たちの。
てかダブルピール狙っていいんじゃない？いやてかそもそも1投目からコーナーあれピールだわ。 こっちダメだわ。
そうそうそう。阿部ちゃんとはもう10秒で残す必要がない。アピールになっていいショットだったから。多分。
あれ残っちゃって邪魔や。
邪魔するでしょ。まあ2アップだから。
まだね。
スコアキープじゃない。
Tight. Tight or long?
Like, same as your last one's good, Tommy.
I was thinking long first.
Long first.
That's an excellent view of this sheet of ice. 54.5 meters long, 150 feet.
Where are we? Okay, line's fine. Pretty good. Nice, Amy.
She's sick.
Amy Macmillan puts a centre guard in
I
play.
thought more.
A lifeline for Scotland. They score 3. And they are
Could have got you close to tight.
Probably could have got you.
back in it.
I thought I was going to sit a couple of feet more.
A bit more open now.
Line's good. Good. 6近い、6近い、7近い、7近い。
Yep, they're scoring at the even end, so they can score at 8 and 10 and score maybe another 3 along the way.
Thought I was there.
So did I.
Both teams are not hugely generous on time.
Really tight.
They've got enough, but they can't dilly-dally.
Line's really good.
Line's
Wade's
great,
close.
Grant.
Well, Sweden, Canada, I believe Kevin Cooey went after a triple, crashed on the centre guard, but just thin enough to catch one Swedish counter on the wing, and this looks like a draw for 3 now to really give Sweden the edge.
Yeah, Nicholas Edin. Open draw for 3. A skip's dream. Great shot. So they take the lead, 6-4. After 7, both these teams just still on 1 loss. Canada 6-1, Sweden 7-1. So who's going to finish this game on 2 losses?
You give it off that?
I think I had to though.
Well, Scotland have got up their 2 centre guards.
Line's good. Close.
Japan's come slightly deep. It's a chance for Scotland to come in and freeze.
Run. Run. Run.
Wade's good.
Line's good. Hard line.
Oh. Line's great.
Hard
line's
line.
Fine, line's fine, line's fine.
Oh.
Shot, Bob.
A really nice shot from Bobby Lammy.
That's right.
They shot, aye.
No,
We're shot.
they are.
Yeah, we couldn't get shot. Nice throw.
King. King. Whoa. Shooter, shooter, shooter. Shooter.
Don't mind an inch less. I'd almost rather have the guards lined up.
So Scotland can force Japan to a 1.
Pretty long.
7th and 9th and score 2 at 8 and 10. They would have an extra.
Needs to curl. We're over. It's all grand. Needs to curl, Miles.
Just leave it long, yeah?
Just leave it long as you can.
Just pretty high to me there.
Yeah,
it's pretty high to you.
Yeah.
It's a good separation between the guards.
Let's jump on over to sheet D. Netherlands play Germany.
Germany line 1 at the back of the button. Mark Muskatovic has a draw for 2. It's not easy.
Line's perfect.
Past the top guard, get to the 1 foot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Show in. You're on the yellow. This is good. You're good. You're good.
The line's good.
You're good.
How's the weight? Oh, really well played, right to the button. So Germany take 2. They now lead 4-3 after 7.
Got through it.
Meanwhile,
I thought
on our sheet, Yasumasa Tanida looks to play the double peel on the centre guards. Ends up with the worst result.
No bounce.
Does remove the top one, but leaves a shooter. So two centre guards remain for Scotland to use.
Hard, Bobby.
So you can see here,
Nice.
Grant Hardy winning this one, corner frozen. And that's all the scores for you. Tied game, Korea, Italy. Sweden up 6-4 on Canada. And as we just saw, Germany up by 1 on Netherlands.
でも半分以上当たったらいなくなると思う。だし、とりあえず動かしたいよね。
So the high hard one from Shimizu. Wow. What a shot.
Deadly, that Shinkansen Express. Tetsuhiro Shimizu.
Never just go right around high side and feed the back line.
No, he plays the run.
Well, wait.
Sorry.
And keeps the shooter, great shot.
Only good part for Scotland is 2 centre guards still in play.
Little heavy.
Whoa, we're high too.
Carl, weight's good. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, weight's coming off. Hard. Weight's coming off. Whoa. Whoa. Carl.
Trying to get to the inside of this. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Trying to get through to that back one.
Weight's coming off. Whoa. Whoa. Carl. Whoa. Carl.
Sorry.
あと相手2つでしょ。タイム取っても悪くないと思うんだけど。
He can't believe it.
Japan's going to have a chat here.
It's back to that scenario we talked about earlier, and you've got last stone. They're in a good position behind the centre guard.
Up by 2, it's tempting to maybe put some pressure on Scotland here and score a few, kill the game at the same time. Maybe clear the front, keep control. Bob Ursel on his way. Japan's called their timeout.
これに当たってもそんな悪くないと思うし。それかこれ狙うか。このままだったら相手まだここあるからね。俺らここ投げに行っちゃったら。こう行くんだったらもうここまで来ないとダメだろうね。それ。
They've got 2 shots left, eh? What do you guys like? What are you thinking?
Yellow feet.
They're going to play the hit and roll behind. You can run it back. You could peel that one. You could play that. You could actually play that quiet, but then they're going to come and they're going to freeze on. Probably going to freeze on that guy, right? You could play quiet on that and roll in. Yeah. And then they're probably going to try to freeze, right, to that guy. But you got that blast if you have to. I don't mind if you play that quiet. The other thing is just to go here. How much can you see of that?
About this much.
Do you like that shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you knock that off, yeah, that's fine. But, yeah.
So they end up with something kind of in between an aggressive and a defensive shot here. They're going to try and remove tight center guard, which obviously is yellow, the Scottish rock. It's also the one closest to the rings, providing best cover for Scotland to use. So take that away, and also maybe try and roll the shooter onto the rings. And you can line 3. Of course, always a little bit of risk playing softer weight. You ever just feather the top guard. It might not really open up anything. Big sweep here, Tanida. Closest, and then he will overcurl. Try to call the sweepers off at the last second there to really take that red stone away from the center line, but it leaves it as a corner and probably takes away the draw on the out-turn path for Japan.
I think so.
I don't know, I thought you'd take a double on maybe and then...
So now Scotland just go for the double rather than the hit and roll.
Can you show off this?
Yeah.
Cool. That's tough.
I like this.
But wait.
I think you can take this side, just trust Grant's jump there. Yeah.
Still like a wee bit less.
Yeah.
Well, Korea, Italy, it's all tied at 3.
Korea line 1.
Touch heavy.
Back of the button. Pretty well guarded. Italy can only just see the edge of it.
Poi se c'è la linea la portiamo, Io gioco però
So we see Bruce Mount making a really nice hit and roll in behind here.
So Retornaz is just having a chat with his front end. He's got to the hack and can't see very much. It is a shot for 2 if he could tap it back. So chasing this red stone, back of the button. He could just freeze up to it, but it's tempting to tap it to score 2. Here it comes. He's past the top one. Oh, what a great shot. Score of 2 for Italy. They now take the lead 5-3 after 7. Korea still want that first win on the board.
Yuta Matsumura attempted the run back, but jammed, and a yellow rock still in the house on the left-hand side. That's Bruce Mount now with a chance to hit the open red line too. They'll get the force here, Scotland.
Warrior. Touch heavy. Lean, yep. Heavy. Hard. Heavy. Hard. Lean. Hard. Yep. Good, Bruce.
Double set is made.
Nice throw.
Matsumura will be looking for the same.
No sweeping yet.
There we go. On the beak indeed, and a single point for Japan. They're still in control. Now with a 7-4 lead. But Scotland just creeping back in.
タイムと見た目のギャップがね、結構激しい。
そこまでまだ大きくは変わってなさそうだからね。
ラインはいい感じ。ウエイトだけ。ラインはいい感じだよ。ラインはいい感じ。
進んでる。
So 8th end, Japan leading 7-4. Scotland need to take some chances at this 8th end. Even if they take a 2, force 1 at 9.
We're just halfway, Hammy.
Take 2 at 10, they get an extra. So if they can make a 3 in any of those, that's a bonus.
Line's okay.
Looks close.
Do with Bobby. Bobby.
Corner guard from Hammy. And there's the lead comparisons. Hammy just 2% above Shinya Abe, so both leads having a really good game. With this new 5-rock free guard zone rule, the leads are so important. So Abe just brings a second one into the forefoot. As we take a look over, Germany lying 1, but Netherlands and Wouter Gooskens has an open hit for 2.
Easy, off it.
Netherlands sitting on 3 and 4. They need this win to keep their hopes alive.
Carl. Lead.
And makes it perfectly, a score of 2. So Netherlands take the lead 5-4 after 8.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
So a second corner guard by Hammy. And this is where last year Japan could peel corners, but with the new 5-rock rule, they can't. So just trying to bring a third counter into the house.
Yes.
Line's good.
Yes.
Yes.
そのもうちょっと欲しい、もうちょっと欲しい、もうちょっと欲しい。Yes, yes, 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 yes.
Nice.
15.8.
Just stop short, but guards the 2 and the 4 foot.
The corner, though,
like
then they
that.
single peel. We don't want them to single peel.
Then we freeze the pocket. Yeah, we want to try and get the player in the middle first and then to the corner.
Yeah.
Just freeze. Just leaves them line too, but yeah. They guard. We need to try something.
And if you freeze the left-hand side,
If you go on,
And turn freeze. Even if I'm high nose, then I can make a hit and roll.
why don't you bump? Why don't you play like a 12-weight bump and bump that on back 8 and roll on top of the one?
Yeah.
Why don't you bump that one there, back here, and roll on top?
Back 8. Okay.
Give yourself the free on later on.
Yeah.
It's pretty tight to the top one, eh?
I think you'll need to be...
Should be all right.
So big decisions here for Bobby Lammy's shot. Whether to draw around the corner, hit the red and roll behind the corner, or come in and freeze. But they've got to be careful. If they do leave Japan line 2, Japan could call their bluff and put up a guard. And then Scotland have to start peeling, which is not what they want to do when they've got last stone.
Get in there.
That's a really nice shot. Very well played by Bobby Lammy.
Shot.
And there's the comparisons of the second players. Both 86%, so they're matching each other. Strong performances from both. As we take a look over the big game, Canada-Sweden.
In between, no, I think not quite.
And Sweden lying.
Let us know.
1, 2, 3, 4. Kevin Kui's last stone. Going for a tap up. Tapping the Swedish red stone onto his yellow to tap it into the button. Very difficult shot for one.
Whoa. Eddie.
Hard bend.
Get that red onto the yellow. Oh, doesn't make it. Does cut something down though. It's a definite 2. Oh, it's a 3 and a shake of hands. Wow. Second loss of the day for Canada. Sweden move on to 8-1. Canada on 6-2. Great performance by the current world champions, Nicholas Edin and his team.
Tetsuya Shimizu chasing the yellow rock on the tee line here. Not a brush to it. Right and left a double back. Pretty flat.
Quite flat. There's the comparisons of the thirds. Grant just slightly ahead. Shimizu.
Max, but good.
I like it, I think.
You're good.
Yeah, that's good.
Scotland won't necessarily want to group their yellows at this point either. Going to try and use that corner guard.
Weights a hair down.
Tons are nice. Bobby, go. Bobby.
We're light.
Bobby.
Huge sweep by Bobby Lamy to try and get this rock to curl. Definitely not going to roll in behind the corner. Plan B.
That works.
Yeah, not a bad result there.
Slid high and...
He's sliding a bit on the high side. Still gets a result.
いていいよ。遅くはない。ちょっと早い。早い。
So staying off this one, there's silence. Wow. Some errors creeping in here.
Yeah, I think that's a shot.
ちょっと外ね。
Okay, start a freeze.
10.3.
I like that.
I really like that.
You stick the guard on and you've got nothing.
Yep, let's make it.
Hack.
Yeah.
Need to play a nice hack to make sure you roll down enough.
I'll be easy, Hack.
So a good shot here would
Same for last is good.
tap the red back and get your shooter to roll in behind the corner cover.
Here heavy.
Whoa, then, whoa.
Here firm.
Whoa.
Here heavy.
Hammy.
Big sweep by Hammy. McMillan as well. He's trying to carve the rock over. Gets the guard, rolls. And how far? Can it spin back onto the blue 12 foot? It does not. And the frustration from Grant Hardy.
それか後ろピールかどっちかだ。後ろピールは？後ろこっち。狙ってもいいけど。1個出せれば。
ピールでいいと思う。触んないか。後ろピールしたら相手ヒットロールでしょ。
Opportunity lost there for Scotland. Didn't manage to capitalise on Japan's
触
error.
りそうだよ、ピール。
何？
触りそうだよ。
Scotland really need to get a 2 back at this 8th end. Keep themselves in the game.
Just peel either yellow here, really. Catch the top one thin. If you go past, you get the other yellow. Off of this one too. There we go. Bit of a scare.
So the 2 is still on for Scotland.
Yeah. Even there's okay.
If you hit low wide, has he got a double?
Yeah.
Pretty natural half
You see
stone.
the difference there in the skip stats. 70 for Matsumura
Good for 2 with that,
61, but Bruce has come up.
Got a freeze, eh?
He was struggling in the first half.
Otherwise, you hit no wide and you try to force a miss.
Right at the corner of it.
Looks a lot of ice.
If you hit and roll wide, has he got a double?
Edge of 4, I think. Edge of 4.
Edge of 4.
You got it.
He's good here.
Room.
Room right now.
Waist
Loads of room.
close. Touch heavy.
T-line. Back
We're all over this yellow.
Yeah, we're hella heavy.
Quick, split it, Grant.
Yep. No, follow me.
Hold. Hard. And again. Yep.
Not quite sure what they were going for there even.
I think they were trying to put the yellow just over half behind that red and get the shooter further over towards the corner. But has it left a double for Japan?
Well, Japan's second shot, so they seem to be happy just to lie 2.
But now Bruce could be forced to take a 1, depending what Japan do here.
Tempting to play the slash double here, though. He might force Scotland to blank, which he absolutely wouldn't want to do in the 8th end.
Bruce could just have hit the red there and lay 2, and you were kind of guaranteeing your 2 at this end.
Yeah, then you force, score 2 again the next round. Maybe even try and score a 3.
Yep.
Let's see what Yuta Matsumura can do here. He's been struggling a bit on the hits. He'll get 1 yellow. Will you get 2? No. So the 2 is very much in play for Scotland. Draw or hit? You choose.
Sure, okay.
I think draw.
Harry? Yeah.
I think hit.
Just draw the forfeit.
Not everyone's as cool and collected as usual, no?
It's a extreme shot, isn't it? Just draw the forfeit.
Little
Wide
light.
open.
No.
Bread and butter shot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Waist good. Clean.
One way to roll.
Clean. Yep. Touch light. Yes.
Well, hit to score the 2 here.
Right to Hammy. Hard, Hammy. Hard, you're good. No more rush.
Good.
It's good for the deuce. Scotland certainly looking a lot better in the second half. Edging closer on Japan. Still trailing though by the single. Japan would hammer.
Good boys, 2's fine. It's worse here, takes feet last.
I'm just going to go off them again if I make that roll.
Yeah. Aye.
See some Japanese fans in there on the left. Tsuyoshi Yamaguchi trying to bring on the crowd to get some support from the locals here to cheer on the Japanese team. Of course, some Scottish fans in as well. Yamaguchi, long-time second for the Morozumi team.
Doesn't need the curl.
Bob now.
Tsuru Shimizu, the third for Matsumura, was third for that exact team as well.
Yeah, a lot of experience there.
Hey, this is fine.
Centre guard up by Scotland. And it's Shinya Abe's time to shine. Play the tech shot. Not allowed to remove this guard from play. Sits in the free guard zone. Essentially play the split here. This one over curling. Might promote the stone into the house. Scotland trying to sweep it out of play, actually. Will it go all the way out? It will. So that becomes a violation of that free guard zone. Rock will be put back, and the thrown rock will also be taken out of play.
Sure. Okay. What way? Split the centre line.
Take it.
Tight ham.
6 feet.
Yeah.
Waist nice. Close. Yeah, good weight.
Should be there.
Waist nice.
Line's really nice.
Line's perfect.
Line's really good.
Still think we're there.
Weight's perfect. Oh, then.
Get the line right with us.
Sit.
It's okay.
Well, that ends up in the rings as we now look over to Korea, Italy.
Korea line 1 at the top, just nibbling the 1 foot there. So Kim Suaik. Chance for 2.
Yep.
But it needs to be touching the 1 foot.
Draw from Kim.
Yep.
Rarely see that ever.
Yeah, but there's still some granite to navigate round. It's not a straightforward draw. And this one's over Caroline. Just shy of weight. So it's only a score of 1. So Italy lead that game 5-4 after 8.
Level's perfect with that one, Murray.
He looks a bit puzzled by that one.
Abe is able to move the centre guard off the centre line.
Line's good. Over Caroline.
Bobby Lamy looking to replace it.
Line's a hair tight. Never curl. Never grunt.
Scotland would love to force Japan to a 1 here. You might even say Japan would be happy to lose a 1 here and go into the last end with the hammer.
Yeah, that is very true. With the 5 rock rule especially. Is it better to be 2 up without the hammer or tied coming home with last on advantage? I haven't looked at the stats, analytics for it. We haven't had too many stats for it in the first season of the 5 rock rule across the board of all competitions.
Level-wise.
But if I was going to say, I think I'd prefer tied coming home with a hammer.
So would I, 100%.
And you know, Scotland's even lost a game. They were 2 up
Fraction more weight.
on Netherlands. Gave up a 3, and that's something we've seen, I think,
Line's
quite
good.
a bit this season.
Just past that stone. 2 feet past.
And I think certainly the feedback from the players, they're saying they would prefer to be in that position, you know, give up 1 at the 9th and even go 1 down going into the last end, but keep the hammer.
Of course, ideally, Japan would love to blank the end.
Ideally, be 1 up with the hammer. But you don't always get what you want in this game.
Yes. Yes. Whoa. Whoa.
Well, makes the double, but leaves a guard.
Try and over curl.
Japan on 7 wins. If they get a win here, guarantee them a place in the playoffs.
I thought we should be near, boy. Waist good. Top 4. Where you can, Bob. Yep. Line's good.
Bobby, if you can.
Put it on the tee line.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Weight's good.
Doesn't need to curl.
Nice.
Shot.
Really good come around attempt by Grant Hardy. Japan just ignore it. Try and clear the front. And we know that Shimizu's good at clearing. Likes the big weight shots. Oh, just misses the one in the house. Oh, there's a discussion here about the red light.
Red light on the stone.
Yeah, both brush. Yeah, both brush.
Green and red. Was it green and red?
Yeah,
Okay.
green and red. That's okay.
Yeah.
Spruce panic check.
Just
Double check it.
It's
Is a hog line violation or not?
He said there was a green and a red.
Yeah.
It's usually either or.
I thought you go around.
Sometimes you get that if the battery's running low, but usually it shouldn't be blinking that late after release. But I have seen it before.
This is the consequence of turn the throat on.
You want it top 12 or
I think
tight?
as long as it's not clearly blinking only red, there's no reason to think too much about it. We see green lights as it released, so we're all good here.
Tight.
So battery's just heavy changed.
Top 12.
Never
Really
take.
want this
Yeah.
in. Top 12. Almost 8 foot. Okay,
Hammy, can you ever lock this?
Yeah, bring it here. Top 8.
Don't want to leave a double here.
Hard, Tommy. Get it moving. Come on. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Good, keep going. Good.
There you go.
Has it covered enough?
You got a little left.
Lad.
Give it
Pretty good effort.
Is it fully buried?
Yeah.
Because it is quite a long guard, so there is room for Japan to come around.
Go, how about?
But we're also just saying, catch the guard here. That's okay. Just need to hit something yellow. Can't go past everything.
He's just playing a down weight. Try and pass the guard, tap one yellow out and sit in front of the other yellow.
Pass the guard. Gets a yellow. Rolls out. Not bad though for Japan.
Guard? Yeah, just that kind of top, that kind of tight guard. He's going to have to run it. So.
Here, he's probably playing the same shot. Yeah, I think so.
Let's move on over to Netherlands, Germany. It's the Dutch up 5-4.
And they're lying one. There is a yellow German stone in front of it, but a long guard. So Germany, Mark Muskatovic, really just having to draw.
Looks like they're maybe trying to promote the yellow to score two.
Can't see any of it. Just trying to tap it back. Oh, they make contact, but shooter rolls off to the side, and it's a steal of one for Netherlands. So they now take a 6-4 lead after 9.
Certainly an audacious call there by Muskatovic.
Yeah, I think the drop to the button looked a lot easier.
Timeout called by Scotland. Alan Hanna will join the team.
I think we throw for here, and if we're a good line, we just bring it here.
Yeah, show him half stone because he needs to be kind of half stone to freeze. And if he has you maybe out the nose to force.
Jenkal, top 8.
I kind of thought top 12 because I think he's probably going to try the same again, isn't he? He's going to try and just chip and roll open, isn't he?
I think he's going to freeze.
If he freezes and he's wrong at all, we're here and he's drawing the button and you get two, which you don't mind.
Doesn't really get him anything.
Yeah.
Like if he rolls off, he knows it.
I think going there just entices him to do there.
I think before a guard, he's coming in.
I think you've got to be here, no?
You've almost given the double.
Sorry? Pretty confident we're coming in.
Absolutely, yeah. Top 12, yeah.
We need to make sure we're out that,
When you go there, then just half there.
Because you don't want to be tight and he does this.
Sorry?
Try and get fully buried around that guard. So
Kind of like an Alan's call.
if you want to be
right in Hammy's brush.
Aye.
Yep.
fully
like
buried
that.
or not.
I think if we come here, it's fine though.
Yep.
If we come there, that's fine. He's going to come in.
Yep.
But I think if we can go there and just kind of show him a quarter.
Yep. Like
Okay,
I'm really
let's
happy
do
with
that.
force.
Oh, force is brilliant.
I thought I kind of minimised and I jammed it a lot. Okay, right.
For me.
Yeah, you're probably what I threw. Yeah.
What did you get?
What am I looking for?
14-7 I got for you.
Right. Full 12.
Yeah. One high 14s.
So the decision is made. They want to try and come in just 12 foot, 8 foot,
Yeah, which
just show a quarter of it.
Jane Grant's there.
Don't want to leave a double on the two yellows.
Mind an inch less.
They don't want to guard in case he draws right round to the button. But then even by doing that, then you put up a guard and there's no way you can get two. So you are going for the force. Because you have to watch they don't leave the double because there is a red counter. Japan could score two.
Top 12, almost 8 foot.
Oh yeah, we're running, Grant, we're running.
Close, Hammy. Hammy.
Hammy, go.
Get going.
Yeah, you gotta go, Hammy.
Weight's coming off now.
Gotta bend
Hammy.
it.
Hard, Hammy, keep going.
Gotta bend it.
Gotta curl. Come on.
Gotta bend it.
Really gotta curl. Go. Keep
Hard.
Keep going.
Hard.
Keep going.
Hard.
Not bad. Just hoping to curl maybe a couple of inches more.
Yeah, half a stone more, yeah. Perfect weight. But if Japan lift the double and keep the shooter, Scotland could be looking at losing a 2. I know they were saying if Scotland put up a centre guard, they were worried Japan would come right around. But then if Bruce followed that, it would be very difficult for Japan to score 2. Must be able to see more than he thought initially.
Well, remember, Matsumura is a left-hander, so he's coming out the opposite hack. Well, he'll see a bit more of this yellow rock than well, any of the other players on the ice would. See, 2 hacks there. It's a benefit for Matsumura for the shot. Hoping to maybe make the double here. Shimizu on and off. On the sweep, got to be close here. Gets 1 and 2. Double by Matsumura. And Japan will sit 2. This could be the game right here. Wonderful shot.
Really well played.
Nice.
Takes a double, keeps the shooter in play.
Made some half shots in the second half of this game, Matsumura, but that is just brilliant. Decision time for Scotland. Yeah, you could play the double, but then you give away the blind.
You're in the exact same.
You're in bad shape.
But the problem now, if they come round that guard, it's such a long guard. There is room to come round and tap it back.
Especially if you go the in-turn, eh?
I think he's making that all day and then it's game.
We've just got to ping this double in.
I think so.
Half stone?
Yeah. So again,
third will get you.
You know, Scotland can't afford to lose a 3.
No, I like the other way.
If they get the blank, well, they have to go for a steal and a steal. Which is probably more realistic than coming back from losing a 3.
What are you, Bruce? Half? Like half?
Yeah, half stone's fine.
Yeah. Just 3.5 minutes left on Scotland's clock.
Close. Yep.
Need to make this one here, Bruce Mowat.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Got to go in that red ball.
1, 2, I'm not sure. Will it go here? Big sweep by Lamy to try and get it out of the rings. Oh, ho, ho. Just.
Very well swept by Bobby Lamy. Wow, that was very close.
I don't think you'll see better effort behind the tee line than that. that rock was always going to leave the rings with Bobby Lamy on the brush. Matsumura for the blank here in the 9th end.
Whoa, green. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Does a jam here. Just across the top, cheeky by Yuta Matsumura. Not sure if they thought about the jam there. That curls a hair more. It is a steal for Scotland. Gets away with it. Well, blank end. Still a 7-6 game for Japan.
And again, another chance. Aye. Yeah. Forces on there, forces. Make his first force. Just really won it.
Well, we take a look at that scoreboard. 6-1. Japan led the game at one point, but Scotland's done very well to fight back.
Where are we?
They've lost 3 games, Scotland.
Bobby, if you can.
1-4.
Halfway, you go.
Your feet almost.
Okay.
You're sitting. No, not bad. Line's fine, line's fine. It doesn't need to bite the centre.
They certainly would like to pick up
You're staying, Bob.
3 more wins to get 7 wins on the board. That would put them very likely with a chance at the playoffs. For Japan, by the looks of it, if they win this game, they're qualified for sure. You would think 8 wins would be enough, either way.
Yep, but as we said earlier, Xander, Japan now can set their sights on being in that 1 or 2 qualifying place to get straight to semis. Japan still have Russia, Switzerland and USA to play.
That a lot, eh?
Scotland still have Canada, Germany, China and Italy.
Same again, it's a bit high.
Or a little longer.
Bobby again. Bobby again. Yep.
He's probably okay.
Yep.
Good there.
So Scotland just putting up the cover out front.
Let's jump on over to Korea, Italy. Lots of Italian counters.
Yeah, Italy line 3. This is a draw for 4 for Joel Rittermaz. At the 9th end. That would be a big score. Sweepers working that in, and he's played it perfectly. A big score of 4. Italy lead 9-4, and Korea say, we've had enough. So a great win for Italy. They now move to 5 wins and 3 losses. Korea stay in no wins and 9 losses.
Chance for Italy to maybe make it to the playoffs. Of course, they have Switzerland, Netherlands, Sweden and Scotland left to play. Not an easy end to the round robin, but absolutely with a chance. As we saw, Shinya Abe make 2 tech shots. Actually, the second one, the yellow came onto the first yellow. Just enough to not violate the free guard zone. Leaves a couple of reds though. Japan really only needs to keep one side open. Going to peel the center guard here. Tanida, maybe try and run it onto the reds. Won't get it. Rolls far enough. Keeps it open still.
Yep, Scotland just have to keep persevering, putting the cover up and hoping for an error from Japan.
Have a look.
We're over.
Okay. Even if you put it here then.
Yeah, it's there.
So if he's peeling it.
Just short it.
Really curling now.
That's good.
Okay. There's no point in me coming round these because they just go straight back.
これ残しとけこの角度。あ？この角度残しとけ。
残しといていいんじゃない？シングルピール。いいんじゃない？時間ないよ。インターンで1個でいくね。
フォフトオープンだからもう。
フォフルオープン。
I'm not sure if there's any point playing appeal on the reds. Just like Scotland said, if they ever come around the reds, there's maybe a chance for Japan to either run them back, maybe even get the double peel and the run back. Just keep that center line open. Keep the forfeit open.
Going that. What about a bump? Why you bump
Push
that?
the red to a tight guard.
Yeah. Even just inside nose.
bump that red to a tight guard.
Yep.
12. I'm thinking a throw T-weight.
Yeah, I think so.
Try and leave that other red as a guard.
Try to be a bit creative here, Scotland.
Yeah, they know that
Back four's not bad. I think I want to
red
be just
plant out the front, even if they come around
back
it.
forward, get a big bump.
Japan going clear. There's back reds coming straight back onto their yellow in the house, so trying to be a bit clever, splitting them, trying to create more cover.
Wade's really good.
Also, just throwing the centre line guard. They're not really expecting Japan to make any mistakes.
Oh, he's good. That's nice.
That's pretty good there.
Nice
Yeah,
throw.
really nice shot.
Sorry.
Takes that plant off.
Good shot.
Sweet spot.
Still have a centre guard. That frozen angle. Not there anymore. The guard's a bit closer to the house. Shimizu will try and run the yellow across the face of that redstone close to the rings. Just gets the one. And we have a final score. Germany scores 3 in the 10th end to beat Netherlands, I believe, on a measure even.
It was. So as we were saying earlier, last stone in that 10th end, you can get your 3.
It's already happened a few times here this week.
Line's good.
Situation a bit different
I did take a little
for
off,
Scotland. They need to steal
Got room though.
to get an extra
Bobby,
egg.
we're gonna go wait. Bob.
Just got to curl it, boys. Both these.
Hard. Your weight's really good.
So that's Germany's
move that.
second win of the tournament.
Hard.
Trying to get in behind cover here. Doesn't bury.
Here you see all the scores. Japan, Scotland, the only game still ongoing as Italy beat Korea 9-4. Sweden beat Canada also 9-4. And like we just saw, Germany picking up the win on Netherlands. Still lots of people in to watch the conclusion of this game. Some fans went home when Canada were beaten, but still lots of curling fans left in the building here at the Admix Centre.
Yes, whoa! Go, green! Yes, whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Chasing this yellow, does that well. Shimizu even rolls the shooter over the side of the forfeit.
Yeah, great shot.
Look at the standings. We see Sweden now on top with 8 wins, 1 loss. Japan can join them.
There is enough
Switzerland also at 7-1. They'll play tomorrow. Canada, USA at 6-2. And then, of course, Italy and Scotland are maybe the two teams
I don't know. I think
kind
he's
of creeping in
dropped
from behind. Netherlands with that loss, falling a bit short of the playoffs, but still with a chance. You'd think maybe Norway, Russia, Germany, China, and Korea are out of playoff contention as it looks.
Thanks so Harry.
Gotta go wait!
On you go then.
Felt like I was through
You
it.
should have room.
Wade's close!
Line's good.
Wade's nice! D-line.
Trying to come around the
Line's
guards
great.
again here, Bruce Mount.
Good weight.
Bobby, I'm fine with here. You've just got to get it buried. Go. Curl.
Yeah, you got it, Bob.
Yeah, important to be buried.
Curl. You'll do it.
Good. Nice, Bruce.
Good there, Bruce.
Well, lots of curling fans in. And these are some of them, but also athletes as well. Team Sweden don't mind taking in some of the curling action as their game against Canada ended after 8 ends of play.
Yep, not a good day at the office for Canada today. Coming in on 6 wins and no losses, and going home and 6 wins and 2 losses.
Matsumura will try and follow down the yellow rock. Looking a bit heavy here. Sweepers backing right off of it. Will it curl at all? Will it curl enough? I don't think so. It's going to go right past.
Well, it's maybe good he's had a draw with his first, because he might need to draw with his second.
See what Scotland does here. They'll obviously have to move the Japanese shots, though.
Yeah. Yeah. If you roll edge 8, is he not drawn?
He might hit with a catcher.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Can't leave a nose hit.
Oh, wait. Barrier.
So all Scotland can do is
oh, wait.
Barrier's good.
go for the hit and roll.
Same one you gave me 2 seconds ago.
Half stone.
Lie to force Japan to make the shot.
Yeah, you're probably better coming into the yellow than nosing it.
Wow. Yep, yep.
Do you not think I should play more weight and try and get it flatter?
No, it's fine.
I think you're just forcing the draw here.
Okay. So that's the plan for Scotland. Just roll in behind cover. So Japan can't play a nose hit.
Firm barrier! Weight's good! Firm!
No.
Force the draw and play that draw against the game.
Bob.
Yep, he'll just have had his last shot in his head.
Hard, Tommy.
Lamy working this one really hard, trying to carve it, trying to get a roll. It's not going to roll far enough. It will leave a nose hit for Matsumura.
Alright, buddy. Sorry, bit firm. Good effort.
Obviously a bit less pressure, knowing that if you do roll off here, you don't lose the game. You play an extra. You see 63% on Yuta Matsumura on his hits today. This is one of the easier ones, just the importance of this shot is a bit higher. It's for the game, it's for the win. Shimizu on the sweep, Tanida trying to join in as well. Can they hold the line here for the nose hit and the win? They will. Single point for Japan. And they will knock off Scotland. Looked real solid in the first half. Japan, they let Scotland back in, but they do just enough to control and win the game. Still only lost one game so far this week. Japan looking very good. I believe qualified now for the playoffs. Surely at 8 wins, they'll be looking to pick up a couple more. Maybe get a bye to the semi-final.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending the 14th draw of the 2019 Pioneer Hi-Bred World Men's Urban Championships presented by Service Experts. A reminder that the next draw is tomorrow morning at 9. The night is still young, so why not head next door to the Service Soccer Center? Check out the world-famous patch. It's open. Next draw is at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Until then, I'm Tony Days wishing you safe travels and a pleasant good night.
Sixth end. Yeah, chance to play the nose hit for Bruce Mount. Score a 3 after Matsumura didn't make the double.
Good, Bruce.
And Scotland right away back in the game. The 7th end. Scotland able to force Japan to score a single. Matsumura. No trouble there. Gets the 1 point on the board. Still controlling the game as we move along to the 8th. Bruce Mowat again able to convert with last one advantage. Makes the hit, scores a 2.
Good boys, 2's fine.
A blank in 9 takes us to 10th. Japan with a 1 point lead makes the nose hit to win the game. 8-6 final score. And those are all the games and all the scores. 8-6 win for Japan over Scotland. Italy beating Korea 9-4. Sweden also with a 9-4 win over Canada. And Germany with that 3-point win in the 10th end, 7-6. So Japan and Sweden on top at 8 wins, 1 loss. Switzerland with a chance to join them tomorrow. Canada, USA at 6-2. Italy now at 5-3. Scotland there at 4-4, really needing to pick up the pace. As Netherlands with an outside chance at 3-5. Norway, Russia, Germany, China, and especially Korea looking like they might be out of playoff contention this year.
Shinya, 8 wins, you've qualified for the playoffs. How do you feel?
Oh, did we? Qualify? Yes. Oh, that's fantastic. I didn't know that.
Yep, 8 wins has definitely qualified you through, so...
Oh, that's what we are here for, so very happy.
It was a game of 2 halves. You controlled it, you were 6-1 up. They crept back at you.
Oh yeah, that was a tough battle. Scotland came back really well. But yeah, the win is a win. Yeah, good win.
So, do you now look for that 1st or 2nd place to get straight to semi-finals?
Oh yeah, definitely, because we are going really well, so keep the momentum up. Yeah.
Well, many congratulations. Thank you very much.
One happy camper there, Shinya Abe. And that concludes the curling for this session and today. More curling tomorrow here from Lethbridge, Canada. We thank you for watching.
내 짱가